As cities and economies search for new models to address persistent challenges, the question of how to provide affordable, stable housing has come to the forefront. The next section examines one approach that has attracted international attention as a possible solution to the growing pressures of urban living: the housing crisis solution. Vienna's approach to public housing has attracted considerable attention from urban planners and policymakers seeking practical solutions to rising housing costs. While the specifics of Vienna's model are often debated, its core principles stand out: a long-standing commitment to municipal involvement, a mix of public and limited profit development, and an emphasis on social integration rather than simply providing shelter for the lowest income residents. The city system is rooted in the idea that housing should be treated as essential infrastructure, not just a commodity for speculation. Municipal authorities have historically purchased land for public use, which allows them to remove the speculative component from housing costs. This approach stabilizes prices and ensures that new construction can prioritize long-term affordability over short-term profit. Financing typically combines municipal investment, national subsidies, and tenant contributions, with the goal of keeping rents predictable and maintenance standards high. Residents often gain a financial stake through refundable deposits, which encourages a sense of responsibility and community stability. Private sector involvement is tightly regulated. Limited profit housing associations play a significant role, operating under strict rules that cap returns and require reinvestment into existing or new housing stock. These organizations benefit from preferential access to city-owned land and tax incentives, but they must adhere to affordability and quality standards. The result is a diverse housing landscape that avoids the pitfalls of both purely public and entirely market-driven systems. Social housing is distributed throughout the city, and eligibility criteria are structured to avoid concentrating poverty in specific neighborhoods. This integration helps maintain a broad social mix and supports social cohesion. Quality and livability are central to the model. New developments include communal spaces, childcare facilities, and amenities designed to support daily life. The goal is not only to provide shelter, but to create environments where residents can build stable lives. Maintenance and renovation are prioritized, with regular upgrades ensuring that public housing remains attractive and functional. High standards help counteract the negative perceptions that often surround public housing in other contexts. International comparisons highlight the strengths and limitations of Vienna's approach. The city's focus on long-term planning and public investment has contributed to lower levels of homelessness and more stable housing costs than many peer cities. However, attempts to replicate the model elsewhere often encounter challenges. Cities without a tradition of municipal land ownership or with fragmented political leadership struggle to match Vienna's scale and consistency. Some efforts, such as those in Amsterdam or Barcelona, have run into legal and financial barriers that limit their impact. Even within Austria, smaller cities sometimes find it difficult to maintain quality and affordability at the same level. Critics of the Vienna model point out that it benefits from unique historical and cultural conditions. The city's early and sustained investment in public land, combined with a political consensus around housing as a public good, is not easily reproduced elsewhere. Additionally,